Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Annisa. My study ID number is 194820101 from class B Farmasi. In this video, I want to presentation my resume journal about anti-cancer activity of Drosera indica L on Dalton's lymphoma excites or DLI bearing mice. Abstract goals: Drosera species are used as vital components in an Ayurvedic preparation called Swarnabhasma or golden ash, are used for the treatment of different diseases like bronchial asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes mellitus, nervous disorders. In the present study was carried out to evaluate the anti-tumor potential against Dalton lymphoma excites or DLI induced tumor. Background: most of the current anti-cancer drugs are derived from plant sources which act through different pathways, converging ultimately into activation of apoptosis in cancer cell leading cell death. Development of anti-cancer drugs is always a fascinating challenge and are classified in various ways according to their nature, source, mechanisms of action, age, which may be of synthetic chemical, microbial product, plants, or animal extract. Swarnabhasma or golden ash has been used in several clinical manifestations, including loss of memory, defective eyesight, infertility, overall body weakness, and incidence of early aging. Swarnabhasma has been used by Ayurvedic physicians to treat different diseases like bronchial asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes mellitus, nervous disorders, H. This present study was carried out to evaluate the in vivo anti-tumor activity of ethanol and aqueous extract Drosera indica L against Dalton lymphoma excites or DLI in mice. This is the pictures of Drosera indica L. Methods and material. Methods: the ethanol aqueous extract of Drosera indica L was given orally to mice at the dose of 250-500 mg per kilogram body weight for 14 days to DLI bearing mice for group and division 10 and 20 mg per kilogram of 5-fluorouracil one group as standard. Materials: the plants of the indica L, petroleum ether, chloroform, and ethanol. Chocolate apparatus, water bed, rotary evaporator, triple blue, RBC pipette. Procedure: collection. The plants of the indica L were collected from the foothills of Svana Durga, Karnataka, India in the month of December 2010. The plants were air dried and powdered, and then it was treated with petroleum ether, chloroform, and ethanol successfully in a chocolate apparatus for extraction. The plant material was soaked in the water chloroform for 72 hours. The solvent were removed by distillation and water bath at small peak pressure, and the last trace was removed under reduced pressure using rotary evaporator. The ethanol extract of the indica or EEDE and aqueous extract of the indica or IEDE. Indica completely dried and used for the in vitro and in vivo anti-tumor activity. Tumor cell lines: they were made by weekly intraperitoneal inoculation of 2 multiplication 106 cells per mouse. Animals: male and female adults with albino mice 20 until 25 grams. They were housed in microline boxes in controlled environment with standard laboratory diet and water ad libitum. The study was conducted after obtaining As per the standard practice, the mice were secreted based on their gender and quarantined for 15 days before the commencement of the experiment. Study design. In anti-cancer activity study, animals were divided into 7 groups and division 10 phase. Normal group or G1, DLI control group or G2, DLI plus 20 mg per kilogram of 5-fluorosilate group or G3. 250 500 mg per kilogram of EEDE or G4 and G5 and 250 500 mg per kilogram or IEDE or G6 and G7 of tin each and use it for the study. Determination of tumor cell count. The excited weight was taken in a RBC pipette and diluted 1000 times. Then a drop of the diluted cell suspension was placed on the newborn containing chamber and the number of cells in 64 small squares was counted. Estimation of viable tumor cell count. The cells were then stained with trypan blue dye. These feeble cells were counted by cell note. Presented increase in lifespan or ELS percent. The effect of the EEDE and IEDE on percentage increased lifespan recording the mortality monitored and were calculated by ELS percent. Mean survival of treat group or mean survival of control group minus 1 multiplication 100 mean survival time or MST division 1 death plus less death per 2. Hematological studies. On day 15, the mice were scarified blood was withdrawn by retroorbital plexus method and the following parameters were checked. Hemoglobin, hematuric, RBC, WBC, neutrophil, monocyte and lymphocyte counts. Statistical analysis. The experiment results were expressed as the mean SEM data were accessed by the method of one-way ANOVA followed by Newman-Carroll's multiple compression test. Result. The extract evoked tumor growth response shown in the table 1 with respect to peak fold cell volume, viable and non-viable cell counts and increase in lifespan. And then hematologic effect of the blood extract were shown in table 2. Effect of EEDE and IEDE on peritoneal fluid shown in table 3. Increase in DNA and RNA, total protein, and decrease in KPS3 level was found in DLI control mice. Discussion. The reliable condition for judging the value of any anti-cancer drug is the prolongation of lifespan of the animal and decrease WBC count from blood. The results showed the dose of EEDB and IEDB has not only brought back hemoglobin content to normal but also the RBC count to normal. Analysis of the other hematological parameters such as WBC count, differential cell count showed change in the EIC bearing mice. After 70 days transplantation, daily oral extract treat group were able reserve the change in the hematological parameter following to tumor inoculation. The indicates the extract process positive action on the hematopoietic system. There is decreased hematodic present in EIC-bearing mice, and extra treatment retain the values more or less to normal. In the present study, plant extract contains chemical construct property or pambagin salt cell growth inhibition through the antioxidant property. Conclusion: the ethanol and aqueous extract of the indica L possess significant antitumor activity against the LA cell line bearing mice. I think that's all. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.